Hello guys, today I'm very excited to show you the demo of Claude Design. So Claude Design is basically you can create any kind of prototypes, slides, one-pager websites or anything just by talking to the Claude. So basically it's like Figma, but you don't have to do the work. You have to just write the prompts similar to how you are doing in Claude Code. And I'm very excited to show you the demo because I am a developer. I'd like to write the codes, but when it comes to designing, I can design a very good website. So this cloud design will basically solve much of the problems for non-designer. You don't have to use Figma once again. You can simply give your prompts. It will ask you some of your preferences, and based on that, it will design the entire prototype for you. So this is the tweet by Claude. It was released on 17th April. So you have to go to Claude AI/designing. Here you can see entire design, Claude design. Here we have tabs for prototypes, slide decks from templates and others. So this prototype is where we will be creating our prototype. I have already tried this Claude design. It's very good and it's really very fast and works really very good. So let me show you the demo of how it works. First, we have to give a name here. Let us say I want to build a financial application. So I will give the name as financial application. And here we have options for wireframe or high fidelity. So wireframe will basically give you the grayscale wireframe. Inside fidelity, we will have the complete designing of our website. Let us start with high fidelity and click on this create. Now it will ask you start with the context. Design grounded in real context turn out better. First we have to select our design system. If we already have a design system, you can see I have already created a design system which is called as Ultimate POS. If you want to use any of your existing design system, then it's better to use. If you have not created your design system, then you can simply skip this one. And here we can add different skills. There are predefined skills here. For example, animated videos, interactive prototype. I will click on this interactive prototype. I will make this as I will also use the front end design skills here, which is a very good skill to create much more better UI and not have the UI AI slopes in our design. Okay, I have used these two skills here. You can see all the skills are selected here. Hi-fi design, interactive prototype, front-end designing. So all the skills will be added here. You can simply, if you want to remove, you can simply remove it from here. Then we can add some screenshots. If you want to add some screenshots, you can add it here. Another good thing with this is you can attach your code base. Let us say you already have existing project, then you can simply attach the code base of your project. So it will not upload. I have already tried this option. It will not upload the entire code base in the Claude AI. It will simply parse, it will simply read the files from your system and it will just simply get all the designing related steps and it will do and it will create the designing for you. Now you can see for large code base, drop the front end or the design system folder. So you have to simply drop the design folder here and that will simply work for you. Then we can drag in a Figma file. If we already have a Figma file, we can attach the Figma file. Next, we have to describe what will be present inside this financial application or what will be present inside your application. Describe what you want to create. So I will just create a financial application which will have invoicing, managing services and reports and some customers management and some similar kind of stuffs. So this is a financial application for service related business to create invoices, manage all their customers, manage their services, manage payments, and manage all the projects. Also, there will be some of the reporting inside this one. So I have written the complete prompt here. We have options to select the model here. I will be using the latest model 4.7, but you can change the model from here. You can attach some more screenshots or some other things if we need. Then we have options for importing. We can connect with GitHub. We can import our existing code base, design and skill. So all these are done here. I will click on the send here. Once I click on send, it will parse and it will give me some of the questions. Quick questions about the financial application. What kind of service business is this for? Good thing about this is it will not directly start on designing. It will ask you some of the questions. It will take all the inputs from you before it starts to design, which will make the design much more as per our preference. So we don't have to do a lot of to and fro changes because we are answering everything here. So what kind of service business is this for? Consulting agency, I will be selecting this as consulting agency. Which screen should I put the most details on? Dashboard, invoice creation, project management. I will invoice creation and management. What will be the artistic direction? Editorial and refined, warm and human, modern neutral. I will have it as editorial and refined. Light or dark, both. We will have the both here. How many designs do we need? Let us say we want two variations. Which module should be fully clickable? Dashboard with reporting, invoice creation, customer list, service and catalog. So all these modules will be completely clickable, similar to how you do it inside Figma. Invoice creation UX, single page form with live preview, multi-step wizard. We will keep it as multi-step. How should the reporting be? Keep it as dashboard, product name. We will let us add it as finance boss. We will add any name here just for finance boss. Currency, give option in settings for currency selection. Information densities will be spacious. Which tweak should be most useful? Accent color, accent color, and yeah, let us keep it or keep this as accent color for here. Any apps you love or hate in this space? We want it to be mobile first, so basically it will be something which people will use almost every time in their mobile, but sometimes they can use it inside their desktop, and mostly it will be in their mobile and tablets. So I have written here. So also I can add some more screenshots or attach images here. So once I have done, I have selected everything, I will simply click on continue. So once I click on continue, you can see all the questions are answered here. It will take some time. It will take maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So you can see, let me get started. It has written the all the complete steps which it will be following. It has created the to-dos list. So all the details which we have done, it's completely done inside our to-do list. So now let me build the app. I will create a single HTML file with everything, then split into components. Okay, great. So it has started writing here. You can see inside our design files, it has created this component folder. Inside the component folder, we have different files which it will write the code. So you can see, you will be completely able to see the codes here. It will take around 5 to 10 minutes for this to be completely designed. So I will be simply pausing this video for now and coming back when it has done its complete work. So you can see a lot of things needs to be done. So let me pause it for now. Okay, something interesting happened here. Like I have hit my Claude Design uses limit, try about in hours. So I am in their Claude Max plan, 5x Max plan, but still I have hit my Claude uses limit. So what I will do is go to the home and I will continue this application once in 24 hours, after 24 hours. But let me show you the demo of this kids habit building goal system and reward system. So this is the application which I created for kids, which is like which will help kids to create to have build habits. So you can see I started with a basic wireframe here. So this is a wireframe, habit build wireframe. So you can see the complete wireframe here. I asked it to create four different variations. So you can see for the daily home checklist, it has created these four different variations here. For the habit details, it has created four different variations. For goal setting, four different variations. For each of the screens, it has created four different variations. So a lot of different screens are present here. I can click on any of these tabs and it will simply scroll me to that particular screen. So very good, very intuitive interface here. So this is a wireframe. I started with a wireframe, then I converted it to a prototype. So here you can see I have options to tweak. With this tweak, what I can do is I can select show variations. So variations like one at a time or so all the variations. I created four variations, so I either have a one variation at a time. Let if I want to see variation A or B, C, D. So inside the tweak, I can see the variations here, or I can simply click on all four variations and it will be displayed here. View, will it be kids view or will it be parents view? So I asked it to create kids view and the parents view. So we have two different view options here. Tone of voice, will it be playful or some other tones will be present, will be used for this all the copywritings here. I can simply disable these tweaks. Then we have options, then we have the comment here. Inside this comment, I can simply check any of this and I can write some comment here. Change this icon. Or I can simply send it to Claude and it will change this one. I have already hit my usage limit, so I will simply cancel it for now. You can see I can select any of the screens. I can ask Claude to make the design changes here. Then we have edit options here. With this edit, I can simply click on any of these and I can change any of these things from here. You can see all the editors are present here. I can change the text from here. I can change the color, font size. A lot of things can be done inside here. So basically all this is a complete editor here. Then we have options for draw. I can draw something here and I can simply type and send it to Claude for making these changes. Card. Then we have options for zoom in, zoom out. I can either view in this tab or full screen, new tab. So it will be open in a new tab. Inside this new tab also all the features will be present. I can tweak, I can do a lot of things here. Let me close this one for now. Then what I did is I selected all the options for the home, for the daily home checklist. Let me show you the complete conversation here. So for the home, I selected option A. For habit details, I selected option A. Goal setting, option C. So I selected what all options I need. Then based on that, it created a complete prototype for me. Here is a complete prototype of this application. So it recommended a very good app name also, Orbit Kids Habit Application. You can see the complete details here. It's completely clickable and it's completely working. I can also edit any of these stuffs from here. I can click and I'm gonna read. Similar to that, I can also add comments and send it to Claude for making the changes. Then we have options for new tab, full screen in the tab. So this is the design which is done by Claude. Next, what we can do is we can export it as a GIF, export as a PDF, export as a PPT, send it to Canva, export as a standalone HTML, or the most important option here is handoff to Claude Code. So inside this handoff to Claude Code, you can simply copy this command and simply run this command inside your project folder and it will completely clone this one and you can start using this. So I can also enter some prompts here. Make this a completely usable application with a backend database authentication and all the data will be stored inside the database. So I have given the complete prompt here and I can simply copy this, copy the command, run the command in my command line using Claude Design. It will fetch this one and it will do this implementation for me. So you can see a lot of amazing stuffs you can do with this Claude Code Design, very useful stuff. You can just you don't have to just use it for your website. You can use it for PPTs. You can use it for social medias, images creation, PDF, or lot of different purposes. I have also also tried this handoff to Cloud Code. Let me show you the demo of how it finally worked out. So you can see the demo of this application here. I use the command. I use this handoff to Cloud Code. I added some prompts here. Copy the prompt from copy the command and run it inside this particular project. And you can see it's a completely working application right now. Good night, Nikhil. Rest up, Captain. You can see I have added lot of different steps here. It's very interactive application. So it's working currently in my local. I have this home, shops, me. We have switched to parents. I have added both of my kids here. Reporting options is present. So you can see this application got converted into a completely full phase working application by using this export handoff to Cloud Code. So that's all in this video. I hope that you find this video very useful. If you have any further questions or need further clarifications, please feel free to comment below. Thank you for watching.